Just to be sure, this video contains spoilers. George's death adds to the intrigue surrounding Meemaw's life after young Sheldon. The Cooper patriarch's destiny has long been sealed, with the Big Bang Theory establishing his death before the show's events began. Despite generating several story errors, young Sheldon was unable to escape them. Before George's death, there were speculations that the prequel would stray from the canon, given how popular Sheldon's father had become. However, despite its popularity, the decision to stop young Sheldon demonstrated that the writers recognized the larger tales as part of the Big Bang Theory canon. While the Big Bang Theory confirmed George's death, it did not provide any additional information regarding the circumstances surrounding it. This allowed young Sheldon to design it in a way that would best suit its story. In the end, George's death occurred off-screen. He suffered a heart attack while at work, leaving his coworkers to inform his family. To make matters worse, the Coopers were prepared to take a family portrait as they braced themselves for some significant changes. Missy and Mary's reactions were predictable, but Meemaw's was unexpected. Following George's death in Young Sheldon, Mee-Maw supports the Coopers. In Young Sheldon Season 7, Episode 12, A New Home and a Traditional Texas Torture, Mee-Maw was extremely distraught when she learned of George's death. She instantly offered assistance to Missy and Mary, who were trying to control their emotions, understandably. While Connie Tucker is not legally a member of the Cooper family, she has played an important role in the clan's history. Her relationship with George began to be tense and combative, but witnessing how upset she was over losing him demonstrated how far their dynamic had progressed. Mee-Maw will continue to be a source of strength for the Coopers throughout these difficult times, as demonstrated in the Young Sheldon series finale. As Mary tries to finish speaking during George's memorial service, her mother rushes to her side to console him. Before that, Connie advises her daughter on how to cope with her loss. It's logical to assume that Mee-Maw is motivated by her own experience of losing a husband, as she supports Mary and her family through this struggle. Following Young Sheldon, TBBT revealed nothing about what happened to Mee-Maw. Given Connie's role in this situation, as well as her presence in the Coopers' lives since they came to Medford, one wonders what happened to her after Young Sheldon. While she appeared once and was mentioned a few times, while discussing how Mary and Missy dealt with George's death, adult Georgie also never mentioned her. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has the possibility to answer this question, and while she won't be a regular, CBS should take advantage of the opportunity. For the time being, no more Coopers will appear in Georgie and Mandy's Young Sheldon sequel show, despite the possibility of learning more about the Coopers' lives after George's death. While the series will technically be a continuation of the Big Bang Theory's prequel, with Sheldon in Pasadena, California, and George gone, the writers have yet to treat it that way. Instead, it will focus completely on George and Mandy's lives as they raise baby Cece and deal with the ups and downs of their marriage. There are several reasons why Mee-Maw should appear in Mandy and George's Young Sheldon sequel. Mary, Missy, and Mee-Maw each have their own narrative motivations for participating in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. After George died, Georgie, an adult in the Big Bang Theory, took over caring for Mary and Missy. It would be tough to maintain that storyline if neither character appeared consistently in the Young Sheldon spinoff. That being said, Mee-Maw's inclusion in the offshoot is necessary due to her significance in the couple's journey, particularly during their most trying times following their unexpected pregnancy. The couple hasn't paid any attention to Mee-Maw since her arrest and the closure of her illicit gambling enterprise. Young Sheldon Season 7 vilified Georgie and Mandy for effectively abandoning her after she welcomed them into her home and provided all the necessary help. Since the prequel is now in its final 2 episodes, there isn't enough time for the newlyweds to make amends, and it would be bad for their image if they didn't, especially given Mee-Maw's participation throughout this experience. The greatest method to solve this while also addressing narrative holes in her story is for Connie to participate in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage.